Well, I want to answer a very important question. As a Christian, what do I do with the dreams that I have? I heard of one pastor answer that by saying that he carries a big bag behind him into which as he tosses all of the experiences in his life that he doesn't completely understand. And he has admitted that even after 4 decades of ministry, that the bag has gotten rather full over time. Now, I don't know, what you have observed, but some of my dreams seem absolutely pointless. I think, why in the world would I ever have that kind of dream? While other dreams seem, oddly enough, very timely. It's quite strange to us that we would be having this dream while we're experiencing certain things in our lives. And of course, there's always science to consider. Many scientists suggest that dreams are merely electrical brain impulses that pull random thoughts and imagery from our memories. That being said, sometimes we dream, and it's as if there's some sort of wisdom to be learned there. And then, of course, you have dreams that are just absolutely horrific, that you just want to forget that you ever had them. And our dreams affect us in all kinds of ways, don't they? A couple of months ago, my wife had a dream. And in the dream, I offended her deeply, and it caused her to wake up and be mad at me for the rest of the day. And you know what? I do enough things to make my wife angry at me. I don't need Dream Kyle coming along and messing things up any further for me, right? But that's just it. I think that it's important to have a plan concerning what to do with your dreams. And there are 3 things that I think are important to know in order to be able to create this plan and answer the question, what do we do with our dreams? Firstly, we must remember that nothing escapes God's providence. That means that God upholds and He governs all things. Even our weird, random, coincidental dreams are under the providence of God. That being said, just because God is sovereign over the events of our daily lives doesn't mean that He is speaking to us through all of these things. You see, everything is significant, of course, in the sense that it happens under God's sovereign banner, but not everything is significant in the sense that God is speaking to us through them. That's important. Secondly, we must remember that God speaking to people through dreams is not a routine occurrence in the Bible or throughout history. Yes, there are examples of it happening, but certainly it's not the norm. In fact, it's quite rare. Thirdly, the primary way God speaks to us is by the Scriptures. Now, that's not to say that God will not communicate to you in a dream. Of course, He may, but it's to say that the primary way that God speaks to us is by the Scriptures. Now then, back to our question. What do we do with our dreams? My 4-year-old son, Tobias, has been learning all about traffic laws in California recently, and he's been singing, "Red light stop, green light go, red light stop, green light go, red stop, green go, red light, green light, now you know." And the other day I was in the turn lane, and I was about to turn right on a red light, and I heard my son yell out with disapproval, "Daddy, red light stop, green light go, red light, green light, now you know." Now, I share that story because a Bible teacher named Raymond essentially said regarding dreams. He said that we might think of dreams like driving advice from children in the back seat. Often, like a very strange dream, the interaction seems to just kind of come out of nowhere, and it really has little value to you as you drive. I mean, my 4-year-old son doesn't know hardly anything about driving, and he doesn't know anything about driving in California. But occasionally, my kids say something that gets my attention. It causes me to reflect, to reconsider. Maybe I should have slowed down a bit on that turn. Maybe I should have stopped completely, or whatever it might be. It causes you to look back and consider the true source, the true reliable traffic rules that you learned when you were age 16 and you were in your classes. So back to dreams then. Are they infallible? Certainly not. Are they authoritative? Definitely not. But can they get our attention and be helpful? Absolutely. They can be helpful by causing you and I to go back again and again to the Bible, which is the truly reliable source of God's revelation to us. It's important to understand that words are much better than dreams. Be thankful that God has spoken to us by His Son Jesus through a written word. Be thankful for that. One of my sons has a hard time pronouncing his words. He sees a speech path right now to help with that, but it's to the point that sometimes he has to really show us what he's wanting by pointing to what he wants. But even then, without full context, sometimes we still don't even know what he's saying. It's a reminder to me that words are much better. For example, when you read the story of Joseph and him and his dreams, what he's dreamed has been given to him by God, but those dreams would have been useless without Joseph interpreting them in words. Visions and signs and dreams, certainly they may get our attention, but they're less explicit. Words are much better. Well, I hope this has been helpful to you in sorting out what to do with your dreams. If it has been helpful, please smash the like button. That'll push this video out to more and more people that can truly be helped by it. Well, thank you so much, and God bless you in the way.